Are you guys thinking about moving to Navarre, but you want it within your budget? Well, in this video, we're going to be going over the top single family and condo units here in Navarre that will be under $500,000. That's right. Let's go check it out. So as you can see, we've got the Intercoastal Waterway out here. And of course, right over there, that's the Gulf, right? It's pretty nice. Let's go check out this unit inside. So first, let's just take a look here. We'll come on back out here to end. But this is a nice little balcony that they have out here. But let's go into the condo unit. All right, let's take a look around. The complex that we are in is the Gulf Island condos. So this is on the north side of Navarre Beach. And it's actually a pretty nice condo sitting there above, just above 1,000 square feet. And you're gonna be surprised what we're gonna find in here. So let's go ahead, start in. This is where we came in. And you can see it's on the second level. And it's your standard complex that we're gonna have in here. Now coming in here, we're gonna see that we've got the tile floor throughout and some nice furnishings within here. So we do have our living room and our dining. Now this is what you're gonna typically see in most of these condos. Now they try to showcase the best view for the master and for the common living area, and guess what? That's exactly what they did in here. So really good. Over there is the master. We'll go check that out here in a bit, but let's go ahead and show you the kitchen first. So since this unit was, originally built in 2006, this has been updated, at least the countertops have. This is a granite countertop that they have here. Obviously you can see that they've extended it out to have a bar where people can sit, not just the formal dining, which is really nice when you have guests over. For this being a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, for the price that we get it under $500,000 is actually pretty impressive. So tons of counter space for this size of a unit. Stainless steel appliances throughout here. And yeah, plenty of counter space. It does have the dual sinks in here, and this was the original cabinetry. Just looks like they've changed out that gold to silver for the knobs because everybody loved the gold back then, early 2000s. And it looks like they may have painted the cabinets. But overall looks pretty good. Now, interesting thing about this too, when you purchase these condo units here in Florida, that all the furnishings, most of the time, will convey with the property for our condos here. So if you're looking for a second home and you're worried, hey, I gotta buy all that furniture, you're good to go. Okay, so here we'll see that they've changed the flooring in here. This is the bunk room for bedroom number 1. But in here, they've put in 2 beds, obviously, to help with the rental, so they could say they have more beds. This is luxury vinyl here on the floor. And it does have some pretty nice closets in here too. This is one that has a water heater. And here's the size of the closet in here. Now the master does have a pretty nice closet as well, but just kind of give you a good idea. All right, heading back on down here. We'll start over here for something that we don't normally see, and that's inside condo unit laundry. What? Yeah, most of the time, folks, when you're going into these, unless you're gonna be paying north of $700,000-800,000, most of these units aren't gonna have the laundry inside. So if you're gonna be looking for those, this specific unit, especially at this price point, having this, I was actually surprised when I walked in. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. I didn't expect this to be here. But that's always really nice. And the fact that you have it in its own separate room is also nice, that it's not in just a closet. So super nice, right? All right, and then we have our main bathroom. So we have our single vanity in here. Still got that 90s look up there. Funny enough, the single family home that we're gonna go see later also has those same bulbs because it was built around the same time. And you can see that they still hold pretty strong, right? So we have our shower tub combo. which is just the set-in that they put in here. This is pretty standard that you're going to see in these units, but plenty of space, surprisingly enough. All right, and then going into bedroom number 2, same flooring as in the other one. Now this is a queen bed, just to give you an idea of space in here. And this one looks over the parking lot, but still has that natural light in here. And another good sized closet. All right, let's head on down to the master and just kind of checking this area out. Okay, so we always say that we leave the best views for the master bedroom, and they're not wrong. So this is actually a lighter version of the flooring that we had throughout the home, just for this specific unit. Again, they did really good with these furnishings here. It makes it attractive. But here you can see this has your sliding glass doors out to that balcony where we started. And we also see that we have a good look right from inside here for that inner coastal waterway. Woohoo! All right, so again, this is a queen size bed, again, just to give you an idea. And this is our master suite. So we do have a bath in here. We do have our single vanity, right? Same again, the same fixtures and same setup. Now this one's just a little bit smaller than that other bathroom, the main bathroom that we were in. It's still plenty of space. And then we do have a walk-in closet. Excuse the mess in here, but we do have plenty of space in here as well. All right, let's get one more angle in here just to see the rest of this unit. And we'll head back outside once again, because you know, when you purchase one of these things, this is really what you're after, right? This view right here. And even with it being cloudy today, it is still a gorgeous day outside. All right, guys, so we'll go ahead and head over to the next single family home off Navarre Beach. We're gonna head over there to the main land, we'll say, of Navarre. And we'll go ahead and check out one of the single families so you can see something that was built right around the same time in early 2000s and what it looks like when it's upgraded. So stick around, we got that more coming. All right, now that we saw the condo life, let's go ahead and check out one of these single family homes, also under 500,000. And also make sure to wait around here to the end because we do have prices for both. So let's go take a look inside. All right, so first thing we see here is the double car garage and a puppy, if you can hear him in there. All right, nice landscaping. All right, let's head inside. All right, so first thing when we come in here, you can see that it doesn't have any carpet throughout here. These are all new laminate floors. This is the vaulted ceilings, everything in here. This has been an upgraded home since 2025. Obviously, it wouldn't look this white and pretty. So we're gonna go and check out the kitchen here in a bit, but let's go ahead and check out the split floor plan. So coming on in here, see we've got some bedrooms here to the left and down here to the other side of the house, the back of the house, down here. So let's go ahead and head down to the first bedroom. All right, so I see we got a lot of natural light in here. This is a king size bed, just to give you an idea. This home is 2,581 square feet, so pretty big. And you've got your standard size closets in there as well. Now, most of these homes that you're gonna find are going to have the ceiling fans and everything else within there because, you know, in the summer it gets pretty warm here. All right, so here is the bathroom that's on this side of the house. It's got a single vanity. Now this is that cultural marble that you're gonna see in most of these places here. And they have redone the cabinets, which is nice. I think these have been refurbished and painted and put on some nice new handles to it. So it's just the finishing. So you see up here, this is the original 90s, but they've actually put this together pretty well. Now, most of these homes, what you're gonna find is your tub shower combo, which is what we have in here. And these stay pretty good, you know, throughout the years. All right, and of course we have our commode in here. All right, let's keep moving on. Coming on into the next room here, we have our second bedroom. This is a little bit smaller than the other one. The window's a little bit smaller too. Looks like there's a bird cage in here. That's kind of cool. And again, same sort of look. We head on to the bottom, or the back rather, room. This is about the same size as we saw the room at the front of the house. Now this is just a regular queen size bed in comparison, but about the same. Still decent sized closets in here, but really looks pretty. All right, so let's move on into the main room here. Again, we're gonna go back to this because I know that you wanna check out the master. So we're gonna do that next, but let's go ahead and take a look. Over here is what we typically have for formal dining. So this is a formal dining area. You'll see up here too that they do have the little shelves. That's part of the design that they had, especially in the early 2000s. It's really just a dust collector, if you ask me. But what they were able to do is they built this in. They obviously put a desk here and turned this into their own office and really opened up this space too, which I think is pretty cool. But normally you would see a dining room table in here, and it's separated because it's got these extra like little partial wall features all throughout. But it still seems open, so it's kind of the best of both worlds. Right, well, there's a cool deck out back that I'm excited to show you as well. And of course, we're gonna go check out that awesome kitchen. But first, let's take a look in here. So here is the mud room, as well as the laundry room. So out here is the garage, but there's a couple of puppies in there, as you could probably hear. And we're gonna stay away from that. But there's a lot of space in here, and they've done some really good stuff updating these in here as well. The good news with that too is that, and we'll take a look at this closet as well. Pretty deep closets in here. So some of these homes too, when they were originally put together to save on space, they didn't put the laundry room there. They put it in the garage, and it gets really hot in the summer. So, I mean, it's probably good to help drying, but it's probably wear and tear on your, on your washer and your dryer, which we've seen, and it's just uncomfortable being in there. But we are in the master, so let's turn the camera around here. Let's take a look at this. All right, so big master. This entire thing is a king size bed, and it also has the extra lips here on the bed frame, so you can imagine how big this room actually is. It's pretty big. With the flooring and the paint that they've done in here, it really opens this up and makes this really have a lot of light in here. So hopefully this camera is catching that. And that's where we came in. All right, so in here you have the his and hers closet. Obviously the walk-in one here is hers. At least that's how it is in my household. And then over here is the his. Maybe you guys are luckier than me. All right, and then this is the closed off area in here for your master bath. This is a dual vanity. Again, they've updated the cabinets just the same as they did with the others. This is the little makeup area here too. Usually it'd be like a stool or something there. Again, they kept the light fixtures, but it looks just as it did before. So it's pretty incredible, guys, what you can do, even if you see something that needs to be updated with just a little bit of paint and changing out these handles, right? Like it can really make a big difference on what you're getting in here. And I don't know if this video is showing it, but there is a ton of space in here too, in order for you to finally get that feel. Now behind me too is the garden tub. It's not a jet tub, just a garden tub. This is really popular, especially here in Navarre, for that soak. And then of course over to the right, you do have your stand-up shower versus your tub shower combo. And it's got the insert in here, so plenty of space for all your toiletry needs in there. Now guys, if you do have questions about properties like this and you're looking for something specific and need our help, give us a call, shoot us a text. Always happy to walk you through these and let you know what's available in that price range. Okay, and then I forgot to show you, but there's a separate area here for the toilet, for the commode, which is actually pretty nice if you have to co-live with somebody, that you can still use the bathroom right while they're in there. Okay. Moving on down here, I know that you're ready and excited to check out the kitchen, and so am I. So let's take a look in here. So this here, for the cabinets, you can see that they did the refurbishing, but they did a really good job with this. This countertop is a granite countertop that they have replaced throughout here, and there is just a ton of space. There's just a ton of counter space throughout here. They did a fantastic job with the accents, the black accents. So whoever did this knew what they were doing. Big old farmhouse sink. I'm always a big fan of these here too. Mainly if you have to do the cleaning, you're a big fan of this because you can fit a lot of things in with long handles to do that. Of course, we use stainless steel appliances in here, even though this is the dark one, but it actually works really well for the accents. This is all new backsplash that they put on here, obviously, but really good with the updates here. Now, you're not always gonna find this sort of stuff, right? And some things add value to your home when they go to list it, other things may not at all. So guys, if you're ever curious about that and what you should be getting into, give us a call or text and we'll definitely help you out to understand that better. Okay, also, I want to show you in here that not all places have this thing. You ready? It's called a pantry. and they don't have the crappy wires in here. They actually did the custom part here, so this is really, really nice. It's pretty incredible that you're gonna be able to find all this under 500,000 here in Navarre. And by the way, they have something really delicious, like carbohydrates that I'm smelling right now. And I have a little bit of a congestion today, so I know that that's gotta be good. So I'm gonna close that, but just make sure that when you are looking at different homes, that it does have a pantry. I know I've moved into places before and didn't think of it. They had an updated kitchen and it never had a pantry. It was just so enamored by all the updates around here. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go. And then we move stuff in. It's like, where do these boxes go? Where does the food go? And we're like, oh no, it's gotta go in the cabinets. Nope, no thanks. All right, so in here, you'll see that they do have these updated refrigerators too. Another thing to point out, this thing looks like a darn spaceship, but not all the time do they convey. Most of the time they do. And of course, if you wanna know what conveys and what doesn't, again, you can give us a call. I'm always happy to walk you through that. Inside here, they do have the chair rails throughout to separate this. I think that's a pretty neat design. I kind of like it. So it's not completely open. You know, I know some people don't like that, but you do have your dine-in area here too. And check out this tile. It looks almost just like this one here, but this is actually transitioned into tile, which is pretty cool. But lots of natural light coming in here. We're gonna go check out this deck that they built out here, which is pretty cool. We'll do that here in a sec, but again, I just want you to take a look inside the living room now to be able to see this. This is a huge couch, by the way. If you got a big old family or just like to spread out, this looks pretty awesome. Again, it's got the dust collector up there. And they've done some really good job with the space in here too. And just let's get another good look in here just so you guys can see. Man, this guy's got a nice TV too. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. You can come over for football or something. Come to this guy's place. All right, so again, just kind of looking into here. Again, get another eye on that kitchen. All right, let's head out back Just kind of want to show you here, it does have the sliding glass doors. We got a little puppy door here too, which we heard earlier. All right, so on here, normally what you would see is they've got the like a little cabana set up here. They'll usually put a sunshade up over this too. That adds here, it doesn't keep the rain out, but it definitely keeps the sun from beating you down in the summertime. But they have this elevated deck. It's got different, as you can see over here, it's got the different types of detents down here to get into that nice outer building that they do have. And you're gonna see this in most lots. Like most of these lots out here in Navarre are going to be sitting at either a quarter or half acre. What you're looking at now is the backyard of a normal quarter acre. So just enough space. And I mean, this deck is huge. This is really for entertaining. They've definitely set this thing up really well. But in any case, this is what you're gonna see. Some of these lots here too, you're gonna see mostly level. If you end up in different places like Crestview or something like that, you're gonna see a lot more non-level places. So again, these are some other things that you'll wanna be aware of when you come on out here. But you just gotta love this space. All right, guys, well, that's all that I have for you of these affordable condos and single family homes in this area. Guys, if you want more information about this, check out some other videos coming out here. We have map tours of Navarre. We have other properties that we've checked out. We have all these other things. And if you do need some help out there and you're looking for somebody to help out, reach out to us. Reach out to me, give us a call, text, email, whatever is going to be the best for you. And then come on and we'll make sure that you make this move as easy and simplistic and as stress-free as possible. So as a local expert here, I've been here for a better part of a decade selling real estate here, and I want to make sure that when you do move here that you have that right representation. So please do give us a call, interview me, anything else that you need to make sure that you are taken care of. In any case, if you're still looking here and you're a little too far out and you're scared to talk to Tim, no problem. We have tons of videos on here for you to watch for many years to come. They'll be popping up here, so make sure to click on those. And if you want to know when the next one comes out, they are coming out every single week, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every single time. But go ahead and check out these videos and we'll go ahead and see you in our next video. Take care.